G'day everyone, Derek here for a minute in your community. And on the line, I've got Andrew Hope out of Liverpool Plains. G'day Andrew.
G'day Derek, how you going, mate?
Good mate, good to see you. So Andrew, who are you?
Mate, I'm a local business person on the Liverpool Plains and I'm also the local mayor of the Shire. So two hats I wear, which I'm very proud to do both.
Fantastic. So Andrew, what do you do?
Look, in my business world, I run a sign manufacturing company that provides into major industry, mining, government, rail, major corporate sectors, do a lot of install work. And with my mayoral hat, I guess my goal was to do economic development and get into council and enable the infrastructure to enable development to happen in our community and our region.
So Andrew, why do you do what you do? How did you come to be the mayor and why do you run a business?
Look, I guess I became the mayor because I was like most business people. I sat on the outside and I was critical of what our local government did. And I thought, well, why not, rather than be critical, let's get involved, see what happens, see how it works, learn the system and see what can be done from the inside. And it's been a journey and I've learned a lot. So yeah, that was my reasoning behind becoming the mayor and trying to drive some economic development. The business for me was always a challenge. I wanted to build a small empire, I guess you could say, out in the bush and bring manufacturing back to the bush, something that's sadly dying. And we've managed to achieve it and we've done very, very well doing it. So, and still growing. So I'm very proud of the fact that we've had constant growth almost from day one.
So Andrew, you and I have known each other for a number of years. I'm thinking about all the good memories and fun times we've had. This is the first time we've ever had a chat through a webcam, through the internet. Digital connectivity in regional communities, important stuff, or what's your thoughts?
Look, I guess it's a space that's not taken wide advantage of in regional communities, and I guess COVID's one of those things that's probably brought it to a lot of people's attention because of isolation. But I know myself, the stuff you do in the digital space, you don't even realise you're doing. 90% of my work comes in my business via email and on the internet. You know, so you very rarely speak face to face anymore in days. You know, punching away on a keyboard. So the opportunity to sit like this and talk face to face, I guess, is a way you can build a relationship with those clients that you may only ever email. So I think, you know, we ought to get more involved and embrace the technology. There's never been a better opportunity, and see what develops out of it.
Absolutely. From a community perspective, Andrew, up to 26% of people over the age of 65 never use the internet. As I've been sort of doing work around the region, I think for some of our LGAs, that statistic without hard data may actually be a little bit higher. What are your thoughts on that? How can we potentially be getting some of those people at risk of digital exclusion, not using the internet or computers, getting them thinking about technology engaged? What are your thoughts?
Look, I think, you know, from a personal journey, you know, I have my wife's father who's quite ill at the moment and he's in hospital, and he fits into that demographic of someone that's never ever used digital technology. And with COVID, only one person can visit him at the hospital. So the opportunity we're actually trying now to get him set up on an iPad and get him connected, and like most people, he's fearful of technology. But I think, you know, there's a massive opportunity there that probably we take for granted that we don't use. And, you know, particularly today, I think it's very important that we should be looking out for our neighbours and our friends. One thing that COVID's brought to the surface is just how isolated some people are in the community. So I think it's massively important, not only in the business world, but in the private world, to re-engage, even if it is digitally. Nothing like sitting here and looking at a mate that you speak to on the phone, you know, and the body language and the face tells the story. You may be speaking to someone on the phone, you don't realise they might need to talk to someone. When you see them, you can pick it. So I think it's very important to have that digital connectivity and probably something I personally haven't embraced well, but I'm certainly going to start doing.
Absolutely. Well, Andrew, we've been working in around Liverpool Plains, as you've probably seen, doing workshops since about 2011, but most recently, particularly in the last 12 months, we've been helping senior age community members connect with digital technologies. In fact, off the top of my head, I think it's over 50 people around the Liverpool Plains Shire Council. We're putting a bit of a good call out for anyone that's interested in being a volunteer digital mentor. And at the moment, we do have some support available to encourage more people to look at what's available to help others to get connected, particularly family and friends.
Yeah, look, I think it's a great idea. And I think it's probably also an opportunity to engage the youth, to engage with the elderly and bridge that gap. You know, the elderly carry so much knowledge in their head and the youth do everything online. And I think if you could put that together, it would be wonderful what might come out, some history, what lessons might be learnt from both ends of the spectrum. The youth understanding the way it was back in the day and the elderly understanding the way it is now. And I think particularly the older people would be happy to see the youth and probably engage better because it would give them an opportunity to speak to someone they don't normally speak to, and it'd almost be like meeting with a grandchild. So I think that in itself would break down a lot of barriers and probably make getting that digital connectivity easier through using the youth in that space to engage with the elderly in the community.
Absolutely, and there are some programs in that space, Andrew, so I might channel across some information. But Andrew, so thanks for spending a minute in your community. And so how can people first and foremost find out more about your business?
Look, I'm going to admit this, we don't have a great online presence. We're working on that now to improve it. But yeah, look, at the moment you can email us, pick up the phone, talk to us. You know, we're fairly well known in the community. We do a lot of community work free, sporting clubs, community groups. We don't advertise in our business, and one of the things we do is that advertising money that we normally spend, we put into community groups. So we're always open to be approached to help out good projects. Certainly, you know, pick up the phone and give me a call. Not hard to find my phone number. You can find it on council's website. You can find it just about anywhere. So yeah, please engage with us.
Well, there you have it, folks. Andrew Hope, out at Liverpool Plains, running his own business, Country Mile Signs, and also Mayor of Liverpool Plains Shire Council. Andrew, thanks for your time today.
No, you're welcome, Derek. Thanks for letting me have my first run on digital space media. It's quite good to sit here and actually watch someone while you're talking to them.
Absolutely. We'll see you again soon. Andrew, thanks for your time. Bye, everyone.
Thanks, Derek.